James Gunn's upcoming Superman movie just started filming, and already we got this photo of David Corenswet that supposedly leaked of him in his full Superman costume. And this has been kind of making its rounds on social media, and a lot of people seem to like the look of it so far. I mean, I think it actually looks pretty good. I love the bright colors. I think they should be bringing that back. People were complaining about the length of the cape being kind of short, but you know, there's a lot of reasons why you could do that for a movie, but whatever. Unfortunately, though, this is a fake photo, which, yeah, I mean, I can kind of see that being the case. But at the same time, it's like, if this is something that they were going for, I would approve of that. They did release a photo of kind of the Superman emblem on the costume. But other than that, we really haven't seen a whole lot from this from behind the scenes, at least not yet. Someone did initially ask James Gunn whether he thought that or whether that photo was real. This was someone who reached out to him on Threads. James Gunn, is this true? People are saying it is real and some saying it's fake. Can you confirm this? To which he replied, come on, that looked like a real photo to you? I mean, he's kind of insinuating that he's denying it, but at the same time, he's not outright denying it. So maybe this is where the conspiracy theories come into play. It's like, no, James Gunn never actually said it's fake. He's just trying to insinuate that it's fake because it was a leaked photo. But no, I really don't think that that's a real photo of him, but I don't know. I mean, it's probably just AI generated. I'm not super keen on, I mean, all I do is I look at the hands and things like that. I don't see anything really egregious with that. So it's like, yeah, maybe it is fake or whatever. It was AI generated or something else. Or I don't know. There's a lot of other reasons, but no, James Gunn is basically trying to insinuate that this isn't a real photo, but I think that's kind of a shame because I do like the look of it all together. One of the things, because this photo was actually sent out by James Gunn, and the S in it is similar to the one here, but one of the things that people pointed out is there's this gold around the edges of it, and you really can't see that here. Maybe it's just the quality of the photo, but it's absent here. So I don't know. I mean, maybe this is fake, but there's some similarities between the emblem here and the emblem here. So maybe it is real, and James Gunn's just trying to almost deny it without officially denying it because it was a leaked photo and they don't want to get out yet. Who knows? One thing is for sure, though, the colors in here are a lot darker than on this one, but someone could easily brighten it up and whatever. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why it could be brighter in this, but like I was saying, I really do actually prefer it if they did have the Superman with the brighter colors. I like that they brought back the exterior underwear and stuff like that look, the classic Superman style to it. And if James Gunn's taken over, I can see him actually kind of embracing that style because he kind of does like having that goofy sensibilities to the superhero movies that he's made in recent years, especially the early Guardians of the Galaxy movie. But some news about the Superman movie that actually did come out was that they did change the title because initially it was going to be Superman Legacy, and apparently James Gunn saying that he's just dropping the legacy from the title and it's just Superman now. Drop the legacy. James Gunn revealed that his new Superman movie will simply be called Superman, writing in a post celebrating the first day of filming. When I finished the first draft of the script, I called the film Superman Legacy. By the time I locked the final draft, it was clear the title was Superman. And as of right now, this movie's set to be released July of next year. So, all right, the summer superhero movie, I think that's a good one for that. And here's the photo that James Gunn sent out. A lot of people have pointed out because of the snow in the image, it suggests that the Fortress of Solitude is going to be in the movie. So, all right, I mean, that kind of makes sense. It's a Superman movie. You have the Fortress of Solitude. I can understand that. Let's see, the article just kind of goes on to highlight some of the people in it because there's not a whole lot of information on this movie as of yet. But one of the things that I think is kind of interesting is just some of the other superheroes that are going to be in the movie, like Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, etc. And I think this is kind of a mistake that James Gunn is making when it comes to his Superman movie, because in the past, he's kind of called out Marvel for some of the practices that he thinks were detrimental to the MCU. And one of those is that they're just trying to do too much too quickly. He's talked about how they don't let things just kind of similar, or they don't let things just kind of be their own movie. They always have to be building up for the next thing, or they're just trying to throw too much at you too quickly. You don't really care about the current movie that you're watching because everything is just about setting up for the next movie. And then when you watch that, it's just the setup for the next thing. And they're trying to introduce new characters in order for them to get their own movies. And I just think that's kind of ironic when he's saying that that's a problem with Marvel movies, when it looks kind of like he's doing that with Superman Legacy, or just his Superman movie now with all these other characters that he's introducing. Because on the one hand, I understand they're trying to basically rebuild the DCEU. He's heading that one, Peter Safran, and they kind of want to set up this whole universe. But at the same time, it's like he's saying, you need to let their own movies be their own movies. And I honestly think that's a mistake to try to throw in a lot of these other characters that he's currently trying to throw in. But I know James Gunn with the Guardians of the Galaxy, he's good at handling a lot of different characters. So maybe he can pull this off so it doesn't feel like it's a cluttered movie that's just trying to throw in extra characters just to set them up. But at the same time, I would very much like it if this was just a Superman movie where it doesn't feel like it's trying to be a part of shared universe. It doesn't feel like it's trying to set up a shared universe. I think comic book movies in general should just kind of go back to what they were doing in the past, where each movie is just trying to be its own movie that's not trying to set something up, but you can still have those crossovers and things like that. I have no issue with that, but I don't know. I mean, it does kind of feel less or it kind of feels underwhelming when you are just trying to make this be the current product that's supposed to get you ready for the next product, if you know what I mean. Because I don't know, it just kind of in a way cheapens what you actually have. Just focus on one thing right now, and that's making a good Superman movie, and then worry about the next thing. But I'm wondering, because James Gunn is trying to have the dual roles as both a director of this and also the CEO of DC for Warner Brothers, that his focus is getting divided amongst these things. Because I do like James Gunn as a director. I think he's done a lot of good movies. But like I've said on this channel many times, I'm just not confident that he can actually run the studio, because those are two completely different skill sets. And I think he might be a little bit out of his depth when it comes to that. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what comes when the movie is finally released. But let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. And how did you like the Superman image here? Because like I said, I like the bright colors and everything. I think the overall suit would have looked good if this is actually the suit, but he says it's not, so it's not. But I'm curious what other people have to say about it, because so far I'm seeing a bunch of positive reception towards it. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button to stay up with the latest in entertainment news. And if you haven't already too, make sure you click the like button and share the video, because it really helps out the channel. Thank you.